for SEMA. If you haven't checked out the previous video, go check it out. I was able to get a media pass. So apparently I'm media. We just passed Baker, and we have a lot of wind. A lot of wind. Let me get this out the way. And this wind is really killing the efficiency. When I took a peek, I'm over 400 watt hour per mile. I'm in the Model Y studios, and I rarely bring the Model Y to on road trips just because we want to travel big with family, and we got like our luggages and stuff. And even though we could fit 5 people in the Model Y, which we are 5, and we could fit a lot in the trunk, we normally take the Model X on road trips just because we just want the bigger car, the bigger battery, and or the Rivian. We'll take the Rivian. I should have brought the Rivian because I have free charging on the Rivian charging network, because someone used my referral link and bought themselves a Rivian. So congratulations, whoever that is. But you and I both get 6 months free of Rivian charging. But yeah, originally I had planned to stop at Baker as the first stop, but as I was driving, it kept telling me like, stay below 80 miles per hour if you want to get to Baker with enough charge. Huh, why is it traffic on the other side? Interesting. Is there, oh boy, hopefully they're okay. Looked like an accident. But yeah, it said that if I stay below 80 miles an hour, I would make it to Baker. And then as I got closer, like, nah, go to Yermo. Go to Yermo and charge up. And originally it wanted me to go to Eddie World to charge up, but it's slow supercharge, well, 150 kilowatt charging stations there, and I'd rather go to the newer superchargers in Yermo, more north, 2 exits north of Eddie World, the 250 kilowatt ones. So I ended up just charging there. I didn't charge too long. I guess I didn't charge too long because I wanted to charge at either Baker or Prim. And so I charged to where I thought I could go to Prim, State Line. And as I was driving to State Line, it said that estimated arrival at 13%. I'm like, okay, no problem. But as I kept driving and driving, it kept lowering and lowering to, I think, to a point that 13% became 8%. And I'm like, you know what? We got a lot of wind. We were at like 67 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not too cold. The Model Y can handle its own in cold weather. 67 degrees ain't that cold. And the Model Y has a heat pump, so it shouldn't be an issue. But as it got lower and lower, I'm like, you know what? I might as well just pull over to Baker and just charge at Baker. And I am getting hungry, so we may charge at Prim also, just to get some McDonald's or something. Because it said that I would arrive at Las Vegas Convention Center at like 29% state of charge. And that's too low for me. Usually when I go to Vegas, I want to be um, at least 50%. Where am I going? I'm going to Las Vegas for SEMA, the car event this week. So that's where I'm going. I was in Vegas last week because SoCal EVs had a zero emissions run to Las Vegas. We have that every year, but I was just there last week. We brought the Model X last week, but this time I'm bringing the Model Y. And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to taking the Model Y on road trips. The Model Y does have a smaller battery, so my calculations are a little off because I'm so used to bringing the Model X or the Rivian, and they're both 100 kilowatt and 130 kilowatt battery. The Model Y, I think, usable is at 78 kilowatt hour battery, or 80, 81, not really sure. So it's rare that I bring the Model Y. That's why I wanted to bring the Model Y on this road trip. And plus, I'm driving solo, enjoying the peace and quiet. So, I mean, it sucks that I can't bring the family, or at least Abby with me, on the trip. She has work. I took a couple of days off this week, just to go to the event. I've never been to SEMA, but was given the opportunity as media to go and cover it. So I applied with my company, which is pretty much my company that does all this social media stuff, YouTube channel, Instagram posts, Twitter, all that. So I was able to apply, and apparently, I was able to get a pass. So that's where we're headed, Las Vegas, for just a couple of days. I didn't want to do the whole week. I just wanted to experience it, record some content, and share that with you all. And in a couple of weeks, we'll be back in this area again, but with the Rivian, to join the Rivian San Gabriel Valley Club to Death Valley and go camping. So it'll be our first time camping with the Rivian. So it's pretty exciting. But yeah, we're going to be, well, at least I'm going to be back and forth to Vegas or Death Valley area a few more times before the end of the year. So, but yeah, it says I am 11 miles away from Prim. I'm currently at 39% state of charge. I'll be arriving with 35%. Yeah, it looks like I am going to have to charge regardless because it's going to be too low arriving in Vegas, if I could even get to Vegas, which is fine. I think I'm going to make it. I was supposed to go with a friend to check in his Cybertruck at the SEMA exhibit, and I wanted to record it, but I really doubt I'm going to be able to make it, but that's okay. So there's going to be many people. I didn't even realize many of the people I know are going to go because they didn't post anything. So hopefully I can touch base with them over there, record some content with them, check out their cars. I know a couple of them got new wraps just for this event. So maybe they're gonna keep that wrap after the event. So I'm not gonna be able to recognize their car. I think one of them posted the new wrap, so I should be able to identify it. But you know, some people are identifiable because of their car, because of their wrap, because of the way it looks. It's like unique. But then when they change it, you don't know you don't know if that's their car or not, unless they'll put their handle on the window or something. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I've never been to SEMA, and I'm also excited because I get to bring the Model Y on a road trip. I rarely get to do it. Um, so yeah, we are on that downhill portion uh, towards State Line, where the solar panels, those big solar panels, that giant solar panel farm. But yeah, I'm getting hungry. I might get some McDonald's over there while I charge, and afterwards head into Vegas. I don't know what to expect, but if you have any ideas, message me. If there's a booth you want me to check out and record some content on, let me know. There's a couple of brands that want to connect and do some videos with, so we'll check them out. But other than that, I don't really have anything planned. Um, yeah, don't suggest any night activities because I'm yeah, my bedtime is a little early now. Getting old, getting old. So yeah, more than likely I'm just gonna have a few drinks and gamble a little bit at night and then continue on. Oh, and no, don't forget to vote. I mailed my ballot in this morning before I started heading out to Vegas, because I won't be at the polling stations tomorrow because I'll be in Vegas. So if you're able to vote, please vote. Don't care who you vote for. I really don't. Don't really care as long as you vote. That way, when you do complain about how things are going, you know, at least you voted, right? It kind of re-ups that whole, you know, I'm able to complain because I voted, regardless of whether the person I voted for wins or not. I can continue to complain. It gives you that license to complain, that license to be a Karen, because you voted. That's just my opinion. Because you can complain all you want, but if you didn't vote, I mean, what did you do? You know, all you do is complain. You didn't really do anything. So that's all I'm going to say about the politics stuff. Just vote. Just vote. Don't care who you vote for. But yeah, we are 6 miles away from Prim. Yeah, my stomach's starting to grumble. We're gonna get some food. Yeah, Vegas once again. All right, that's it. I just wanted to check in and see what happens. All right, y'all.